Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
I can hear me.
Yes, I can. I can hear you.
Basically, yeah, it's just like I'm just starting afresh. Like I'm just new to it. Like I don't think I can say one or two things about crypto.
Okay. All right. Okay. On that note, I'll just run a very short brief, like basic about it. Then I'll be sharing my
No
screen.
problem.
So I'll be sharing my screen. Okay. So. hmm. All right. Cryptocurrency is simply money evolved. If you can hear me, if you can't hear me, just indicate you can't hear me clearly. But cryptocurrency is simply money evolved. Money has evolved to digital currency whereby you don't have to see it or touch it for it to give you value, like a normal naira or okay, like a normal naira would. Sorry. So in the evolution of money, money has been evolving over the years, over the centuries, and it will continue to evolve. Money will continue to evolve. The first kind of money we ever had was um, we had the trade by barter. Okay, we had the trade by barter. From trade by barter, we had the gold, the calories, the the metallic coins, and then from that one we got into the fiat, which is the naira we know today, the dollar that we know today, and all that. I don't know if any of you can see my screen very well, because if I see my screen very well, you will see this thing here. Um, this thing here, $10,000 in BTC to be won. All you have to do is just make three predictions about when the price of Bitcoin will hit $20,000. That is, you get the chance of getting a share of $10,000 worth of Bitcoin. So, for the sake of Chiboy, I'll just give you a rundown now. Money has simply been evolving. I'm trying to tell you that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency are not the next Ponzi scheme or the next multi-level marketing scheme or the next plan to or the next thing to give you this very quick cash. Of course, crypto has the potential of making you rich overnight, but it's not in the sense that most people see it as. Like a lot of Nigerians see that so if they were just like dumping your money and then expect some magic to happen overnight. But it's not that easy. It's not that straightforward. You need some fundamental knowledge of how it works, and you need a system that works for you, for you to be able to um, in a system that works for you to be able to make profits from crypto. Now, looking at in the first cryptocurrencies we ever had, what brought cryptocurrency at all in the world was the fact that there are many um, people in the world that are unbanked. What do I mean by unbanked? What I mean by unbanked is that these people don't have access to basic funds, don't have access to uh, basic loans. Like you have to meet very high standards for you to be able to access some funds. And these unbanked people, they don't have these unbanked people, they are not, in a world where the rich is rich, the poor is poor, there's not really like, in between. But cryptocurrency is here to bridge that gap. Like Now with cryptocurrency, to everyone have a chance to make as much money as they can from the comfort of their room without even crossing the bank. Now, if you look at the last protest, like the last protest that happened in the month of October, you would see that the persons that got their accounts are frozen, reports by the government were told that could happen because those accounts were centralized. But those funds that they got via crypto, of course, the government cannot do anything about it. So that's the one beautiful thing about crypto, because it is borderless and it's permissionless. You don't need to take permission from the government to be able to have as much funds or to have as much money or to send whatever money you want to send to wherever you want to send it across the globe. Now, during that protest time, now people were donating money to a particular account number, and then that account number was seized and frozen and all that. All every account that has to do with that protest had issues, but a lot more money was sent via crypto, and then the government can't do anything about it. So crypto was created. The first crypto was Bitcoin, which was created in the year 2008. That was the first time that the technical documentation was created. And now it became official in 2009. But for 2009, it wasn't. This is I don't know if you can see my screen very well, but this is um a web app called CoinMarketCap. I told you to install it, and installing it will give you access to all the information you need about each cryptocurrency. And right now we have over 6,000 cryptocurrencies out there. So of which not all of them are good cryptocurrencies. So you have to know which one is good to be able to invest and not lose your money. Now, now we know what cryptocurrencies are. Cryptocurrencies are digital money. Simply money evolved. Money has evolved from what we used to know it as to digital. And now we can store it in wallets. Where do you keep this kind of money? You keep it in wallets. You can't see it, you can't touch it. You just know by codes that this thing is here and there's worth this amount of money. And of course, what gives cryptocurrencies their value is the usage and the adoption. Now, the more cryptocurrencies becomes more adopted across the world, the more um, the more the value increase. Because if you look at this year now, this latter months, we're talking about between October, November, especially in November, cryptocurrency saw lots of institutional investors entering into cryptocurrency. That is, we saw institutional investors like PayPal, Grayscale, and other countries like Pakistan, Philippines. These people are already adopting crypto to improve the economy of their countries and also adopt the different chances that cryptocurrencies bring in. I even read this evening that one of the crypto exchanges will now start trading stocks on their exchange at Bitrex. Bitrex will start trading stocks like Facebook stock, Tesla, and the likes, Google stocks on the exchange. That's making it very easy for an average person to trade stocks on a crypto exchange. So the cryptocurrency is really, really evolving so fast. And like I keep telling people, if you don't partake in it today is still early. If you don't participate in it today, you're going to really miss out on a whole lot. You're going to really, really miss out on a whole lot. So um, if you have any question that's for in this beginning part, because other people have already they know this part I'm talking about. I'm talking to Chiboy now. Don't hesitate to ask me your questions. So now we know what cryptocurrency is, and we know that cryptocurrency is borderless in the sense that it solves the problem of crossing the borders, cross-border payments, whereby I can easily pay someone that's not in Nigeria Bitcoin, and it will be acceptable. But now, before now, I can't easily accept US dollar. They have to go through lots of red tapes for me to be able to accept US dollar in Nigeria. And if I'm going to use it, if I travel to the US, I can't just go and start using my Naira to buy stuff there. To buy, okay. I cannot start using my Naira to buy stuff. Okay. I can start using my naira to buy stuff in the US. I would need to convert my naira to their local currency to be able to use it for anything else in that country. So what cryptocurrency now brought in something very, very unique in the sense that even if I'm at the ends of the earth, I can still receive and send cryptocurrency. I can still spend my cryptocurrency as money. I can use it to buy whatever I want to buy. It is borderless. And like I have some South African ladies in the group and one Australian lady too. Now these people, of course, imagine the red tapes they will have to go through to pay me services, that's money for my services from their country. But all they had to do was just to send the equivalent of the money in Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency of their choice, and I'll just receive it in my wallet. Easy peasy, no red tape. Even the government doesn't even know that such transaction actually happened. So that is what cryptocurrency is bringing for you, even much more than that. Like you have a chance of, okay, look at Nigeria now. Of course, different platforms are trying to create an avenue for you to be able to get loans and all that. But in crypto too, you can get loans with very, very little collateral and no documentations at all. So beyond all that, the second most popular cryptocurrency and the most adopted cryptocurrency is Ethereum. Now, Ethereum, beyond being a currency, Ethereum is also a platform whereby you can build on. You know, the way you see your Android, the way you see your Apple, and the way you see your Windows and all that, your Linux, that's the same way, you should see Ethereum, because most decentralized platforms that exist today exist on Ethereum. They are built on Ethereum. So, and Ethereum is so, so useful in the sense that most of this platform will not exist without Ethereum. So because they are built on Ethereum, and therefore those platforms to run, they have to run on Ethereum gas fees. So Ethereum provides gas fees for lots of functionalities, and then at the same time, Ethereum also serves as currency. So someone can easily pay you Ethereum, and since someone can also build on Ethereum. So there are people who have learned the developing applications and developing webs and all that websites and all that on Ethereum. And that's another skill that if you know how to do, especially if you're a techie, if you're in tech line, if you know how to create these decentralized apps on Ethereum, you will have a job that can easily pay you over $60,000 every year. So beyond beyond Ethereum, there are other coins. There are other coins, and if you look at this chart here on the physical market cap now, you see they are arranged based on their popularity and adoption. So Bitcoin being number one, and second being Ethereum, and the next one being Ripple and Tether, the Litecoin, Bitcoin, and my favorite chain link. I love that coin. So now that you know what cryptocurrency is, what else should you do? Best thing to do is to learn how you can monetize it. Because I'm telling you, from now moving forward, cryptocurrency can only go better, can only go up. And the only people that will make money, that will be a lot wealthy in the future, in the near future, are those who keyed into um, cryptocurrency really, really early. So, and that means you know how to buy, you know how to sell, you know how to invest, you know how to take advantage of the opportunities out there. Because one thing you will note in this cryptocurrency space is that as much as you know how to analyze your charts and everything, cryptocurrency, the value still revolves around lots of news, lots of partnerships, lots of hype, lots of fear, lots of greed. So the cryptocurrency market is still built on sentiment. The value, like what the value you will get out of it is still built on sentiment. So being able to follow the market and say follow the market sentiments will help you a whole lot, because you'll be able to know like, okay, yeah, the market is fearful, it's time for me to buy. The market is greedy, it's time for me to sell. So that's also very important. Like understanding psychology of the market for a time will help you a whole lot to be able to either make profit. It will be like a determining factor to whether you're going to make profits or you're going to lose. So mind you, you can't learn all these things in one day. You learn as you use them. In fact, buying and selling of cryptocurrency is one of the simplest parts of crypto trading. Now, the first thing first to do when you come into cryptocurrency, after you've understood why the cryptocurrency is here, what it's going to do for us, how it's going to disrupt already existing systems. After you've learned that, you will after you've learned that, you will you now proceed to what's the next thing to do. The next thing to do is to get a wallet, because just like the way you have when you want to start saving, when you have to start making money in the bank account, you need a place that keep your funds inside. So same thing is with cryptocurrency. You need a place to store these digital currencies, which is what we call a wallet, which can be either cold or hot. Now, in a wallet, we have cold and hot wallets. A cold wallet is a wallet that doesn't have direct access to the internet. Example is Ledger Nano Wallet, Trezor, and the rest. Then a hot wallet is one that is constantly connected to the internet as long as your phone is on. An example of it is Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet, we have Coinbase Wallet, etc. We have IM Token, we have MetaMask, which is one of the most popular wallets apart from Trust Wallet. So again, these wallets are relatively safe. So after you have a wallet, next thing you should do is to buy Bitcoin. Now, for those of us in Nigeria here, I figured out I use Bundle to buy Bitcoin because it's very easy for you to fund your account, or fund your Bundle wallet directly from your account without any challenges at all. And when you fund it, you can easily buy your Bitcoin within the application. If you notice in the group, I sent you a link in the group for you to create an account there, because it's making it very easy for you to buy straight from your card and then easily buy your Bitcoin and Ethereum within the app. And after you've done this, next thing to do is to buy with the money you funded with. Okay, what's the question? No. Okay. Yes. Cold wallets are also referred to as hardware wallets. Yes, because they look like flash drive. You just connect it to the system and then you move in or move out your phones. So yes, cold wallets are also hardware wallets. So after you've bought your Bitcoin and your Ethereum, okay, all right. After you bought your Bitcoin and Ethereum, the next thing to do is to now to start your trading. So how do you go about it? Because tomorrow morning now, I'll look for a couple of coins. In fact, I'll go back to the previous recommended coins I listed before and send them back again for everybody that joined newly, because for everyone that joined newly, so you can buy them and you hold them. Bull run is coming, alt season is coming, and so you don't miss out on any of them. Because the good part, the most important about in cryptocurrency, crypto trading and investing is the ability to buy your coins on time, the ability to buy them on time, buy low and sell high. Where you make losses is when you buy high and you sell low. That does not make you. Wow, there are new things to earn here. I can see plenty new things, like you can now earn HNT and OXT. These are two very cool coins by taking a quiz on CoinMarketCap. So you can take quizzes on CoinMarketCap and earn HNT and OXT and all that. So I would recommend, you see from the group that I gave two links for you to sign up with, which is I gave two links, which is OKEx and Binance. OKEx because OKEx have a very solid security, like your funds are safe. I'm not saying that for the fact it's a centralized exchange doesn't make it completely makes it a bit vulnerable, but they go to high lengths to preserve your funds. Of course, some people would say that they had to force withdrawal for a while, but they had their reasons. But generally, it's safe. And then we have Binance, which is one of the most popular exchanges out there. So you'll be getting signals on both of them. So let me see if I can log into my account. I have some videos on my YouTube channel where I explain most of this I'm saying. Like if you go for it to stick in your head, you have to go through it over and over again. Over and over again. Let's see. So I work for OKEx. So you'll see me dropping signals for OKEx and dropping signals for Binance. But generally, okay, I'll have to log in. Generally, you will get recommendation, of course, you can hold. Get ready to make profit next year because we're expecting Bitcoin to go to break all-time highs next year. Same thing with Ethereum. Even if you don't want to hold any other coin today, you can buy Bitcoin and Ethereum because even at this point today, because at $20,000, almost 20, about $90K today, it still gets to 30,000, it still gets to 40,000, and there's an estimated price of $100,000. Same thing with Ethereum. Ethereum will hit $8,000 and above come next year. So even if you buy at this price, you still make 100% from this price it is right now. So now before I get, this is basically the basics. Security is very important in crypto. Like I cannot, if you're going to make money in crypto, be ready to take the precautions. Be ready to take all the necessary precautions. Now, the first thing first that you should do after you've created your account on OKEx, those links, is to make sure you set up your security. Make sure you set up your security. Very important. Because if you have money to spend, if you have money to trade, you should have 10 minutes. Okay, interesting. You should have 10 minutes or less that you can give to secure your account. A lot of times people are using exchanges without putting what you call your 2FA, two-factor authentication. But you might wonder why I said why go authenticator is number one instruction on that thing I gave there. Because it's important for you to secure your account. And how do you do that? After you've signed up on these exchanges that I gave you, you go to on your application. Of course, the application will not look like this. It will be more simplified. You go to your security settings on your application. When you go to security settings in your application, you will see a place for you to activate your Google Authenticator. Very important. Now, you've installed Google Authenticator and you've created your account on OKEx and Binance. When you come to your security, you go to Google Authenticator and you see an option to turn it on. And then it will take you through a process of, it will give you a key that you go into your authenticator, you see a plus sign. When you click that plus sign, you see where you put account name and the number and that key, that key. You put in that key there and then you label it accordingly. So if it's OKEx own, you put OKEx so that you will know that these codes are for OKEx. What does Google Authenticator do? Google Authenticator generates numbers every 15 seconds. Now, it means that when you want to log into your application, when you want to log into your app, your exchange, after you put in your password and your email address, you would need to put in that code be generated by Google Authenticator. Now I'm going through all this length because of the new person that is here. I just wish other new professors would be available today so that I wouldn't have to be going through all this all over and over again. But just make sure you watch this video. So you make sure you follow the instructions, you put in that code and all that. It will start generating. It will start generating those 6 numbers for you every 50 seconds. Then you now put it in. Now, even if someone wants to hack your account and they were able to successfully bypass your email and password, they cannot bypass that second level of security. That's why it's important that you activate your growth educator. So after that is done, you're now ready to trade. And of course, on OKEx, you need to do KYC1 verification. Just have a government issued ID, and it will increase the amount. To increase it will give you lots and lots of benefit, because if you don't do your KYC1 verification, you won't be able to get the bonuses that comes. Because I really want people to get into this OKEx thingy. Every Friday, every week, you get a chance of sharing 20% of all the money that OKEx has made that week. But this means that you have to have at least $100 worth of USDT, OKB, or some other coin. Like if you should have at least $100 in your balance of those coins, of some kind of coins, which I'll show you. So that's for now. You'll be getting bonuses. You'll be getting a share of that. So that's like free money if you meet some kind of requirement. So after you've done that, next thing for you to do is to buy. You bought Bitcoin from your bundle. Next thing to do is you come here. On your app. You will see a place below your app. Then you see wallets in your app. In your app, you see wallets, and then you click on deposit. You click on deposit. Let me see. Then you select the one you want to send. You bought BTC from bundle and you want to send it here so you can start trading. What you should do, you click on BTC. Now it's showing the network. So next thing to do is to continue. They're trying to tell you that make sure now Bitcoin address, this deposit address is unique to every exchange. So don't assume that Bitcoin address on OKEx is the same as on Binance. It's just like your bank account, having a bank account for different kinds of money at the bank. So this is my Bitcoin address for Bitcoin here. So I just copy it and go to my bundle and then withdraw the BTC there. And after some time, it will reflect in my balance. Yeah, it will reflect in my balance, my assets. And then when it reflects, you see a place for transfer. It reflects in my balance and you see a place for transfer. So what you should do is to transfer. You go to transfer, because if it's in your funding wallet, a funding account, if it's your funding account, you'll be able to use it to trade. So you need to transfer it from your funding account to your spot account. Now, another thing you should understand in crypto, for example, crypto is types of trading. Now, types of trading will help you also maximize your profits, in the sense that if you know the kind of trader you are, you will not waste your emotions and all that on. You will not waste your emotions trying to by the movement of the market. For example, now we have short term, we have mid term, we have long term. We have to just simply buy and hold. The short term can be between a day. We have day traders. We have swing traders. The day traders are those that trade maybe 4 hours time frame. We'll get to all that. So that's like really pretty like advanced a bit. It's a bit advanced. I have some couple of videos like that on my YouTube. So we have traders that trade in a day and they take their profits or they take their loss. And then we have traders that trade every 7 days and they make their profits or they make their losses. And then we have traders that trade within a space of 1 month. Those are short-term traders. And then after that, do 3 months and then 6 months. We have long-term holders. Like my link now, I've been holding my link now going to a year. Although I've sold some of it and taken profits, but I still have some that I'm still holding for a year. I've not sold it because I have a respected amount that this link is going to get to. Now it's at $13 today. It has the potential of reaching $50 for one. And right now, there are the number of persons that have up to 1,000 link are increasing every day. So this is to tell you the kind of belief that people have in this coin. Link is a really good coin. It's a coin I bought at $1.5 and $2.5, and today it's at $13, and it got all the way to $20, $19 in August. So after you've when your Bitcoin appears here, then you're ready to trade and you moved it to your spot account, you are ready to trade. Like you can see now, of course, on your app, it's going to show differently. So you put in the amount you want to move from your funding to your trading, and then you continue. After you continue, the next thing to do is for you to go to trade. Now, this is the part. Okay, if after you've chosen the kind of trader you want to be, do you want to be short-term person? Like you're looking at profits in the short term, or you want to be a long-term person, no matter how the market misbehaves, you are going to wait it out and until the coin you bought gives you profit. So you choose, you choose the kind of trader you want to be. It really, really help you a lot. Then after you've done that, you're ready to trade. So to help you that even if I'm sending signals in the group and you want to be a long-term holder, you hold on to your coins very well. See, this year really taught a lot of people, a lot of persons, so many things about being patient, because there were so many craze in the market. We had the DeFi craze period whereby people, all manner of DeFi coins are coming to the market and people were losing money to projects where we're not solid. So one good thing you should learn in cryptocurrency trading and investment is that you should be able to control your emotions, not be pushed around. Like what should drive your decision should be a research, should be information, and not and not hearsay and or not what someone else have said, or the emotions of the market at the time. So now in types of trading, we have different kinds of trading. We have sports trading, we have margin trading, we have centralized trading, we have options, we have futures, and perpetual. So now in sports trading, now you're simply buying low and selling high, which is typically where you can do your investment. Just say you want to buy, you bought a coin and you want to hold it for a very long term. You can only do it sports. Every other kind of trading, you can't do it there, because those other kind of trading works with how will I put it now? A specific, like margin, for example. If you're trading margin, for example, you're saying that you want to margin futures perpetual, margin futures perpetual, and options. They all have, like, you have to predict which way the market is going. If you predict it correctly, you'll be on profit. If you predict it wrongly, you might easily get liquidated. You lose money, all the funds, the assets. Now, the difference between sports trading and every other type of trading is that the sports trading, you buy low and sell high, and the risk is minimized. And if the value of the coin that you bought is really low, if the value of the coin you bought is really, really, really low, you can, like, it dropped from where the price the bought it at, and it dropped to a particular low amount. You can wait it out, and the market will correct itself, and then goes back up. But if you're doing margin perpetual futures or options trading, if it goes beyond a particular level, you will lose all your money. So that's why the rest of this type of trading, types of trading, are for those that know how to do the market, know how to play the market. So as a new person, or as a person that just want to save yourself a lot of headache, you stick to spot trading. And after you're funded, that's actually where you will come to. After you're funded, that is where you'll come to. And in your app, you will see a place called market. In the market now, when I give you a signal, for example, in the group, I give you a signal in the signal room. First of all, what you should do is that the signal will come in form of I wish I'm using my phone, but you'll see previous videos I did on this. The signal will come in form of the name of the coin and what we call a trading pair. A trading pair usually contains the name of the coin you're supposed to buy and this thing. Let me see if I can type that. Now, let me just, for example, now, this is how, let's just say, this is a typical pair. I'm just doing this. Okay, let me clean this. Sorry. Now, let's just say this is a trading pair. This is a trading pair, BTC-ETH, the trading pair. What this thing means is that BTC/ETH is saying ETH, you funded your wallet with ETH and you want to use ETH to buy BTC. So when you see this kind of thing now, it means that I'm telling you to use Ethereum to buy BTC. So it means that you either convert what you have to Ethereum to be able to buy the coin, or you fund your wallet with Ethereum so you can buy Bitcoin. So that's a trading pair. What I just showed you is a trading pair. That is, let me use, like if it's something like this, when I send it to you in the signal room, something like this. Now, if it's something like this, I believe you're seeing all this I'm scribbling. It means I'm saying use USDT to buy Ethereum. So, and then I'll not tell you where to buy it, and I'll say, okay, I'll not put Binance or OKEx by the side of it. You not see Binance or OKEx by the side of it, and then you not see buy. You not see buy. Either you see buy or you see me write entry in the signal room. Don't worry, as we move forward, you get it. As you see me write entry, then buy means your buy price. Entry also means your buy price, because at what price you want to enter the trade with, or at what price you want to buy the coin with. They all mean the same thing. And then you not see me write sell. You not see me write sell in the signal. It means sell target. This is the price you should sell at. And when I give you sell target, please always stick to the first sell target to enter, to be able to enter the sell targets, enter that trade. I don't know, so far so good. What I'm saying, is it making sense to you? Or am I even confusing you the more? Like, am I confusing you the more? Do you have any question? So far so good. I'm trying to like touch all the simplified parts before it gets into the like trading proper. So that from tomorrow it doesn't sound strange. And I believe that Mr. Adeola Abi have questions. Chibo, do you have any questions so far so good? Adeola, do you have any questions so far so good? Are you guys still with me?
I'll ask my question later.
Okay. Okay. All right. Is that from Mr. Dollar or Chiboy?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, man. Mr. Dollar.
Adiola.
Okay.
I
Okay,
said
Adiola.
I
Sorry.
will ask the
Okay. Okay. So in when you want to start trade, when you go to your spot now, let's just say want to trade spot now. Like I give you a signal, and you go to your markets and you search for the coin. Search for the coin. Let's just take example that I tell you to buy. Okay, there's no ocean here. I tell you to buy wing, for example. Okay, let's go to market. I said to buy wing, for example. Wing is a very good coin. If wing is just it's trading at $12 today, the highest all-time high of wing is $300. If wing gets back to its listing price, that's lots of money for anybody that buys at this price. But of course, you wait for it to dip a bit because wing is in some profit today. So in the last 6 months, see, this was the price of wing. It got all the way to $55. Last 6 months, this was in September. Wow, it really dipped. Then all the way from $195, it went all the way down. If this coin goes back to the price in September, you should be in a whole lot of profit. So just as you should buy this coin, what you should do is that you search for the coin and you look at the pair. Which coin did you deposit with? Did you deposit did you deposit? You select it, maybe Wing USDT or Wing whatever else. But in this place now, what you have here is just Wing USDT. So it's a 10% or 9% profit. So you to help yourself, maybe not to confuse yourself so much, there's what we call other types. Other types are, for example, now for you to be able to buy your coin, you have to buy with a particular other type. Now, one of the other types is limit. Limit means that you try to say, I want to buy this coin at so and so price. Most likely, I gave you a signal. I gave you a signal that says buy wing at $12.2. So in limit now, all you have to do is just to exit this place and say selected to buy it at 12.2, ready to 12.2, and then depending on the amount that you have in your balance. So you say, okay, maybe you have $100 worth of funds, all of USDT in your balance. So what you should now do is to select if you want to use $50 to buy it, or you want to use everything you have in your wallet to buy it. So it depends on you, and then you click buy. When you click buy, it's to buy your coin at this price. But to make sure that your order fills, because it's possible to buy at this price now, and then nobody is buying, nobody is selling at that price. So what you should do is you change it to, you come to market. In market, you're saying that this market price here, that whatever the market price is, you will sell you will buy at whatever the market price is. So you don't have to bother about editing the price anymore. So you just select market and you click 100%, and then you click buy wing. And after buying, make sure you come back and click go to sell immediately, because the Bitcoin market is very volatile in the sense that it doesn't stay in a single place for a long time. So it's possible that you can buy a coin no, and then it could be a profit when you're not even there to watch. Excuse me. When you're not even there to check your trade, to sell off. So you automatically come back here, but this time around, instead of using market now, you use limits. And then let's just assume that you bought this wing at 12 points, this $12 now. Say you want to sell it at $14. So you now say you're selling everything. Of course, it's don't move because I don't have my wings are in orders. Because see now, I have open orders. My wings are in order. So you now click 100% and you click sell. When the price moves from that $12.2 to $14, you'll be on profit and it's automatically sell for you, even if you are not there. So buying and selling is very simple, very simple. And I think there's someone I wanted to learn how to take profits, but it's not in this class. Selling also is also taking profits too. All you have to do is after you've bought, set your sell target. That's your take profit. Taking profit at a particular target. So when it hits it, you're taking your profit. Of course, you can also take your profit in bits, whereby you buy a coin and then you can set different price. Like maybe now you say, okay, you want half of what you bought to sell at $14, and then the remaining one should sell at $16. And then you put your 100% system around and you click your sell. So buying and selling is very simple and all that. I will share previous videos again so that what's his name, Chiboy, can watch them again and also understand how to buy and sell on these exchanges. The most important thing, one of the ways that can give you large profits in this space is being able to be patient and hold long. If you're a short-term person, you might not really enjoy the big profits in this space. But if you're a long-term holder, of course, it's your choice. You might decide to be taking your profits every month, whatever the profit is. But if I can show you right now that the long-term holders make the best of the profit, like based on data. Let me show you. There's a coin. Let me use NMR. I bought NMR in January at $5 and $8. NMR today got all the way to $50 just in a space of months. In a space of months. So NMR got to $50. Now this is NMR. Wow, NMR is back to $30. Wow. NMR, I bought NMR at $5, $8. So even if I done this price, I would have made profit, but I sold up at $22 after I bought at $8 and $5. Now, let me show you all-time high price of NMR. NMR has the potential of doing even more. Now look at the chart. This is chart of NMR. See? Sometime, NMR even got to, are you for real? This was a price, $35. This was a price of, see, $51. NMR got all the way to $51 this was September 1st, 2020. NMR got to $50. That is plenty percentages from where I bought it from. And between January and September, this coin did over. This is how much? Like more than 1,000%. It is more than 1,000% in how many months between January and September? So I want you to think long term. Thinking long term will really help you not to be panicky when your coin is not doing well. Because at the end of the day, if the coin is a good coin and if the coin is offering a good use case, it will definitely do well. So today's already late, like this is like introduction. So when can I do this class tomorrow morning? Chiboy, especially for you that just joined, and hopefully those people that are joining you need to also join tomorrow morning. So Chiboy, when can you be available for tomorrow's class? And Mr. Doyle, get ready to ask a question.
Okay. Come in. Hello.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Hello, can
Yes,
you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Cannot see. Okay. My question, I have about two questions to ask.
Okay.
And the first question is, is it possible, like, if you want to be, you want to be a long term trader, and then at the same time you still want to be buying and selling at the same time? Is it possible to have, like, for example, have a Bitcoin in Binance, and then in OKEx? Then you just want to to do a long time trading, and then the other one for short time. Is it possible?
Yeah, it's possible. It's your money.
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
It's your money, so
that's
you
number
can do.
one.
It's your choice. You can use. Okay.
That's
You
number
can
one.
use
Number two is when you buy. Okay. Okay. I'm
if
hearing.
you if you can choose that maybe you want to be trading more often on OKEx and then you want to hold on buying that kind of thing. You can do whatever you want to do in all of the exchanges. And you can even choose to have two Binance accounts or two OKEx accounts. So that one is the one that you're using regularly to trade, and then the other one is the one that you just buy your long-term coins in.
Okay.
That's the second question.
Okay. My second question is, when you buy a coin and then hold for a long time, where will it be? Is it going to be in your spot wallet, or in your wallet, or you are going to place a trade on it? That coin you are holding for
Ask the
a long
question
time.
again.
I mean, when you buy a coin to hold for a long time,
Yeah.
where is that
Yeah.
coin going to be? Is it going to be in your wallet, or you are going to place a trade on it?
It's not like me now. For me now, I keep it in a sell target so that if it hits my sell target in that long term, it will sell off. Do you understand?
Okay. Yeah. So one cannot just buy and then it will remain in the wallet. I
You
said
can
one
in the
cannot
wallet.
just buy
I just
it
want
and
to.
then leave it in the wallet.
You can leave it like that and then come back and sell it later. But this thing, the advantage is that the price go get to the point you want to
When
sell
it
at.
is in the wallet,
Sell
will
out
it
for
be
you.
will the value be increasing, or it will just remain like that?
It will increase if general market value is increasing. Just like you now buying a bag of rice and keeping your house. If the value of the bag of rice generally is high in the market, of course, if you carry your bag of rice back to the market, you can sell it. It will be high too. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah. I can hear you.
So it will be increasing. The value there will be increasing too if you are just holding it. As long as whenever it's on profit, you remember to go and check it. You'll be checking it often so you can sell it. If not, if it's on the exchange, you put a sell target. If it's in a wallet, you'll be checking the price to know whether the price has increased.
The thing is breaking. The network is breaking.
Okay, did you hear anything I said?
I didn't hear you. The network. No, I didn't hear you.
Okay. I said that
the network is breaking.
what you should. Can you still hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Is this too bad?
You can continue. You can continue. I will listen to it later.
Okay. So the thing is that the coin. What was the question again, sir? It's increasing the wallet wherever the coin is, as long as the general market value is increasing. It's increasing wherever you kept it, either in a wallet or an exchange. Chibo, do you have a question? Anyway, I think I'm recording this, so yeah, so I can answer. Have you been able to enter a trade, Mr. Dola? Mr. Dola, have you been able to enter a trade?
No, I've not even, but I'm waiting for you to advise me which particular coin to buy.
Okay.
No. I said I've not even bought a coin at all. So I'm waiting for you to advise me which particular coin I should buy.
Okay. I'll send a list of coins for long-term hold to the group. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right, so I'll bring this meeting to an end. So I will do some other pre-recorded videos if necessary, and I'll drop the list of other coins for long-term hold in the group. And make sure you don't miss. You still have a chance of joining my other class, upcoming class, on my bundle, how to make money, what you know, how to different ways to monetize crypto, and how to get a crypto job, which is very, very important for you to take advantage of in the next year. So, all right, good night, everybody. I'll share this video in the group. Good night, everybody.